As of October 2024, natural gas prices have remained volatile due to varying seasonal demand and supply constraints. The United States Natural Gas Fund, UNG, ProShares Ultra Bloomberg Natural Gas, BOIL, and ProShares Ultra Short Bloomberg Natural Gas, KOLD, ETFs are all reacting to these conditions. BOIL and UNG track the rise in natural gas prices driven by colder weather in the US, which has boosted heating demand, while KOLD profits from declines in gas prices. Despite seasonal peaks, a surplus in US gas inventories continues to weigh on prices, capping upside momentum. Analysts expect further volatility with winter demand on the horizon, but near-term pressure remains from high supply levels. G'day folks, welcome back to another update for natural gas. Before we go any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share the videos to support the channel. So here we've got the trends on the monthly, the weekly and the daily for natural gas. As you can see on the monthly, it's been broken above that moving average range of the CCI, giving us a slight bullish momentum. And you can see there the price is also broken into that moving average range of the price chart. That's currently neutral there, but it'll probably break above that moving average range in the coming days or weeks possibly. On the weekly, that's been bullish as well, above its moving average range of the CCI. Likewise on the price chart. And on the daily, if I zoom into this one, you can see there it bounced off that major support at 1917 and up through to that current minor resistance at 30.96. Hasn't quite reached that major resistance at 31.94, but it may well do that in the coming days possibly. You'll notice here there's a fresh breakout to the upside on the CCI, and that's a buy signal on the daily, because remember we always trade on the direction of the higher time frame. So if you're trading on the daily, the weekly is also bullish, so that's a fresh breakout to enter on the daily if you're trading on the daily. However, if you're trading on the intraday charts, and I've got here the 1 hour as an example, you can do this for 2 hours, 4 hours, etc. You only trade in the direction of the daily. So here, because it's bullish on the daily, we only take bullish trades. Now also notice back here, before our last video, we did have a bullish divergence, higher lows on the CCI versus lower lows on the price. Actually bounced, and we drew a target range in there, 23-38% level, and it broke well above that minimum target range. You can see there it actually broke well above that 100% as well. And if we extended that Fibonacci up to that level, it's now approaching that 100% level of that bigger Fibonacci range. We always take it back to the previous level, high level in this case, where before the divergence started. That's why we put it back to that level. But at the moment you can see that it's broken up and now approaching this 100% level on that Fibonacci range. Now as well, if you're trading this on the intraday, in this case the hourly, you'll notice here the hourly is actually broken down into that below that moving average range. So we don't take long trades until you see it break above on the hourly as well. So just hold off that until we see further upside on the 1 hour time frame. So BOIL on the monthly is still very bearish, but there's no CCI for it. But we can see there from the price chart it's very bearish still. On the weekly, we do have this bullish divergence on the CCI versus lower lows on the price, and that's still playing out. It's actually paused there near the bottom there. You can see there clearly on the daily, but it's actually possibly may fall further, but we'll keep an eye on it. But at the moment, there's a bullish divergence on the weekly. On the daily, as I said, it's hit this support at 8.14 and making a little bit bounce there. The CCI on the daily for BOIL is coming close to breaking above that moving average range on the CCI. So hold off until we see it break above that if you're trading this to go long. And if we go to the intraday chart, again, wait for that to break above on the daily. But you can see there it's already done so and bounced off that support on 8.14 on the 1 hour time frame. You can trade these if you see it break into that moving average range on the daily, but just be careful because sometimes it makes a false break and then it breaks further to the downside. And let me go back and see if I can find one of those. You can see there, for example, it broke up into that moving average range and then it fell back down again. So just be careful about going long too soon, and that would have been a better place to go long on the 1 hour time frame, where I've got it marked here with that green shade. KOLD, again, no CCI for it on the monthly, but it's above its moving average range, giving us a somewhat bullish momentum on the KOLD monthly chart. On the weekly, there was a bullish divergence back here, back in 2022, and actually still. And that's now moving in line with the CCI, and the price is moving in line with the same momentum. But again, that bullish divergence may have already played out. On the daily, it did actually hit this key resistance up here at 85.10, and it's been hovering in this range between this minor support and minor resistance between 61.65 and 81.14, and it's currently retracing back down towards this support level. You'll notice the CCI is broken into that moving average range, giving us a neutral signal. So avoid going long or short on the intraday time frame until we see that break above or below to be more decisive. But again, if that was to break below, you'd start taking short trades on the 1 hour time frame. Now here as well, we did have a bullish divergence back there before our last video, and it bounced, hit our minimum target, and it went well beyond the 100% retrace level. And now it's retracing back to the downside. Again, risky to trade it on its own without until you see this break below. That would be more decisive in terms of a trading idea. For UNG on the monthly, it's very bearish on the price chart and neutral currently on the CCI. It's very narrow CCI band there. But again, I've wait to see that break above or below to take away any trades if you're trading this on the weekly. On the weekly chart, we still do have a bullish divergence. There's higher lows on the CCI versus lower lows on the price, and it's actually pausing around that bottom there as well. But again, notice the weekly is still bullish in a very narrow moving average range as well. On the daily time frame, you can see that it's broken up into that moving average range, giving us a neutral signal after coming close to this key support at 12.57. So we might see it break higher if this keeps going. So again, wait for this to break either way, high or low, to take any intraday time frame trades. So again, if that was to break to the downside, you take short trades, but at the moment, this is now still moving to the upside. Let me just remove that. So again, there was a slight bullish divergence there, very minor one, but it's still nonetheless, and it's actually making movements to the upside. So again, just wait for this on the daily to break above before taking long trades ideally. Or if it starts breaking to the downside below that moving average range, then you start taking short trades, assuming the hourly breaks below as well. To support us more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share the videos. But for some more insights into some blue chip share scans, I do a weekly report, and in that report we also look at insider information for shares that are trending in a bullish manner. So go to the Patreon page, and links in the description below.